ですよね。きっとお分かりいただけると信じておりました。
Happy Valentine's Day week, everyone. I'm back with another servant quick look. This time it's the Heian period author Murasaki Shikibu. This fits the Valentine's Day theme very nicely, since she's the author of one of the best-known Japanese works about love and romance, The Tale of Genji. I'm going to be going over her stats, skills, and give you some tips on how to use this big-titty goth girlfriend. Lady Murasaki has a deck with 2 quick cards, 2 arts cards, and a buster card, with 4 hits on each of her cards and 5 on her extra attack. Overall, this provides her with good NP gen, but poor star gen due to her caster star gen rate. She has the second highest attack amongst all casters, but because of her caster damage modifier, she won't be dealing quite as much damage as servants from other classes. Her health is among the lowest of all 5 stars, with some 4-star servants having more health than her. This isn't the biggest of deals, but definitely does not work in her favor. Song of the Poet is a strong offensive support skill. 30% defense reduction for 3 turns at 6 turn cooldown allows for a significant increase in damage for the whole team for half the fight. The increase in attack versus demonic enemies is a nice bonus thrown in. Demonic servants are limited to just Tomoe, Consort Yu, and the Dojis, but it includes a good number of enemy monsters, including demons, geyser types, ghosts, boars, and Onis. It's unlikely this bonus will be super relevant for challenge quests, but it'll be super nice when it does, and it helps for general farming. The defense reduction is solid enough as it is. Her second skill, Witchcraft Lyric D+, is a nice boost to her NP. NP charges are always pretty strong, and although her charge is only 30%, the 20% increase to NP damage helps her dish it out. Especially since it lasts 3 turns, which is great if you're able to use her NP multiple times in that period. And that's pretty likely, since Murasaki's NP spam capabilities are quite good. NP Seal thrown in is a nice addition. It can fail having only an 80% chance and is affected by enemy debuff resist, but NP Seal is a strong enough effect, and having access to it is always great. Diary of Murasaki Shikibu takes the name of this Lady-in-Waiting's other major work, and provides some nice team-wide utility. Party-wide damage reduction can be stronger than party-wide heal, and the extra protection her diary provides against debuffs and buff removal is an awesome addition, protecting your damage reduction or other nice buffs, while avoiding enemy skill seals, stuns, or stat reductions. The extra damage NP gain from territory creation is a nice small gift to Murasaki's kit, and the extra debuff chance helps both her defense reduction and NP seal hit more often. They're small boosts, but both work well with her kit. Genji Monogatari Ao Mononoke is a strong AoE arts noble phantasm that lets Murasaki Shikibu work as a strong farmer. Extra damage versus demonic enemies is neat when it comes into play, but applying buff block helps provide additional utility by denying tough enemies the chance to evade attacks or to strengthen themselves. It's important that the NP is AoE arts with 6 hits. Against full waves, this returns a good chunk of NP gauge, and with proper setup, this allows her to use back-to-back noble phantasms. And I want to add that Genji Monogatari Ao Mononoke is gorgeous. It's visibly beautiful and very thematic, incorporating Murasaki being an author with the picture scrolls depicting the famous scene from Tale of Genji. I'm a fan of this noble phantasm. Murasaki is a strong offensive support and damage hybrid with NP spam potential. All 3 skills are good, but if you're using her as an NP spammer, you want to level up Witchcraft Lyric first, followed by Song of the Poet and Diary last. If you plan on using her as a more generalized support, go for Diary, Song, and then Witchcraft to provide the most utility for your team. Her major weakness is the lack of hard survivability against noble phantasms, and a decrease in overall damage because of her class. To make the most of Murasaki Shikibu's noble phantasm, you're going to equip her with the standard craft essences that boost her arts and noble phantasm gain. Formal craft ups her damage, but I really like Azure Magical Girl, Howling Petit Devil, or Divine Banquet to allow her to noble phantasm over and over. Kaleidoscope helps get the ball rolling, letting her clear wave immediately when farming. Her Bond Craft Essence, Shingenji Monogatari Emaki, is alright when she's supporting in tough fights with demonic enemies, but won't allow her to noble phantasm nearly as much, which may lead to an overall decrease in actual damage dealt. Murasaki excels when partnered with teammates that can increase her NP and arts gain, so she can NP spam for nice wave clearing. Tamamo, Near Bride, Imperial Kalizis help the train keep going and going and allow for 3 turn clears when farming. For difficult fights, Murasaki is going to have a hard time staying alive versus noble phantasms, unless you have someone to protect her. Jean, Mash, and Merlin help keep her alive, while she helps the rest of the team out with damage reduction and enemy defense reduction. And when you're up against demonic enemies, you can chip her with Shuten Doji Caster to make the most of their anti-demonic skills and attacks. It seems like I've been recommending the same craft essences and servants all the time, but Grand Order keeps coming out with arts-based servants with strong noble phantasms. Murasaki looks to be a strong arts wave clearer and provides some nice utility outside of that, but she's not going to be topping the charts versus boss fights and has survivability issues, so keep that in mind. I really love her design, noble phantasm, and skills, and it's really hard for me to not roll for her. but I've simply got too many good casters recently. Let me know your thoughts on her in the comments below. Until next time.
どうぞ召し上がってくださいませ。